What's up guys, Melissa Hodge here. Welcome to my channel if you guys are new here, and if you're not, welcome back. Alright, so today we have a video of just everything you need to know about working at Chick Fil A, and this probably is going to turn into a series. But yeah, I've been working at Chick Fil A for about 2 months now. In another week it'll be 3. To begin with, I was looking for a job. I'm 17 years old, by the way. I'd never had an official job before. I've done babysitting, pet sitting, stuff like that, but I'd never done an official job, so I was like, where should I work? So I applied for a grocery store, and then I applied for Chick Fil A. Grocery store didn't really work out, and I'm so glad it didn't because I don't think I'd like working there. But Chick Fil A did. So there's this app, it's also on the computer, called Indeed. It's great, I totally recommend it. So I looked on there, and just so you guys know, I live in Colorado, so things might differ depending on which state you live in. They wanted you to like put in your application, answer their questions, your resume basically. So I did that, and actually it was really quickly. The manager responded that day, and she's like, great, let's get you set up for an appointment. I go, that was like the next week that I went to the interview. I kid you not, it didn't even seem like an interview. I felt like it was just a conversation. The majority of the time, she was just talking and asking me questions, just fun questions. But for more of the serious questions, it was more like, what's your availability? Why are you working here? What are your previous skills? Like, do you actually like working with people? Because I'm gonna say it loud, because I have been working with people at my Chick Fil A for going on 3 months, and just like meeting them, I can tell which ones actually like people and which don't. If you do not like working with people, please don't work at Chick Fil A, because it makes the customers' time worse and some of the team members. I'm not gonna bash anybody. I love everyone I work with, but like there are a few people that I work with that I can tell that they don't really like people very much. So that's a big thing, working with people and also solving conflict. I don't know if this is for every Chick Fil A, but mine specifically, unless specifically asked by the person to get your manager, you're supposed to solve that problems. And that's actually what I love about Chick Fil A when I work at it, is because it allows you to think for yourself, and I'm like able to solve my own problems in a sort of way. I really like that a lot. So to begin off, they start you with something called running. At least in my area they do. Then they'll start training you on different things. For our area we have something called expediting, which is basically running, but it's no exercise. Moving on to that, we have third lane and face-to-face, and that's when you get to work with the iPads. Once you learn it, it's very simple, but it's confusing. Also, tips. So we don't really accept tips here. Chick Fil A, the one I do, we don't accept them. But occasionally they will give you a tip. I think my guidelines for it is that if you receive over $20 in a month or something, then you have to take it to the manager, something like that. Also, I'm just gonna say, I'm working front of house. I should have mentioned that earlier. I've been working front of house. The uniform. So this is a big thing. When I was first looking into it, I was so confused about the uniform, so I definitely want to cover that in my video. They run big. For COVID sense, I don't think they can take any of the uniforms back. A lot of times if you ask, like if you got your uniform, you tried it on once and it didn't fit, I think they can take it back. But for me, I was wearing it for a week and it didn't fit, and so they just gave me a whole another set, and so now I have 2 uniforms, which is nice. But a big thing that was for me about the uniforms was the fact about like what I could wear, because I was so scared. I was like, what can I wear on my head? Because like I was hearing like, no hats, no that, no that, and it obviously depends how serious your managers are. But for me, you're allowed to wear these, you're allowed to wear headbands, you're allowed to wear beanies, you're allowed to wear hats. They just asked that it's in that color scheme, so red, white. I don't think they want you wearing black. This is fine, but like I saw someone come in with a black mask and they wanted them to take it off. So I don't know about black necessarily. That thing too, you have to wear masks still at all times, except when you're drinking and eating. Yeah. Are the pants. So here we have the pants. They are gray and they have a little slippy thing. You also will need to wear a belt. I do not like the belts. This belt is way too big for me still, so yay, but it's fine. As long as they stay on, then it's fine. Here's a shirt. And actually, I have my name tag here so I can actually show you. Here is my name, Alyssa, Chick Fil A. I'm still in training, so we have that there. I have no idea when I get that off. Someone said they were working there for a year. They did not get the in training sticker off, so I don't know when that comes off. Also, I'm not going to show you guys, but on the back of your name tag, you'll get your little clock in number. And you're supposed to clock in and out at every shift. See, I got a heavy duty jacket because we live in Colorado, but it like has a zipper up here for like to hold stuff, pockets. It's really nice. The mask. And you also get black shoes. Here they are. These also run bigs. But that done, let's go ahead and talk about breaks. So every 5-hour shift, you get a 10-minute paid break. So 10 minutes a break that you're being paid for. Anything after that, you have to get a 10-minute break and then a 30-minute break. So the 10-minute break is paid, but the 30-minute break is just free. So I forgot to mention our payment. So our Chick Fil A pays us every other week, and our starting pay was like $12.35 an hour. But of course that's gonna differ every state you go to, and I think it says $12 to $15. So as you work up, it can get up to $15 an hour. Usually $17 to $20 an hour, I think, is for manager. So yeah. Alright, so now about the meals. Okay, every 5-hour shift, according to the handbook, is you can get 1 free entree, 1 free side, and then a free drink. Drinks meaning the soda drinks. I like to get, okay, the nuggets and fries at the bottom. Also the new sandwich, the spicy deluxe, the grilled one, it's amazing. I'm not even kidding, that's the best sandwich ever. Tortilla soup. The tortilla soup is amazing. I love that soup so much. Something about the salads though, if you get a salad, because they already have the nuggets and everything on top, you're not allowed any sides, so it's literally just the salad. I don't actually see myself working here for probably longer than a year and a half, just because of my life and school and stuff. But it still is a really great place to work, and I definitely recommend it. The place I work, I definitely recommend. It's amazing. So it's a perfect place because when I make mistakes, which I've made a whole bunch, they're not like, Alyssa, why did you do that? Like, they're actually really kind. So I'll shed a few tears for them. This is your sign to go try out a Chick Fil A. Not all Chick Fil A's are the same. I've heard some opposite things about Chick Fil A, but at least the one I work at, it's really great. So I really hope this video was informative. I'm sorry that it was all over the place, but I really hope you got something out of it. If you have any more questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I will gladly answer them. And if you guys want any story times or anything like that, let me know, because I totally drop some of those too. I have some crazy stories from the only 3 months that I've worked there. So yeah, thanks so much guys for watching, and I hope you have a fantabulous day.